Hello students, do you know why we have to study history? That's because the more we know about the past, the more prepared we are for the future. So here I bring to you Standard 10 History Chapter Nationalism in India.
Topics covered in this chapter are the First World War, Khilafat and non-cooperation movement, differing strands within the movement, civil disobedience movement, the sense of collective belonging. Let us understand the meaning of the word nationalism. Nationalism is a feeling of oneness among the people living in a territory. We all know that the First World War started in the year 1914 and ended in the year 1918. This World War caused a serious impact on the Indian economy. The war created a new economic and political situation. First, the British imposed war expenditure on India. It also introduced income tax. Customs duties were raised. Prices of essential commodities doubled during this period. Forced recruitment was made into the British Indian Army. Crop failures resulted in shortage of food materials. Influenza epidemic too spread in different parts of India. Millions of people lost their lives. Gandhi and Satyagraha. Gandhiji came back to India in 1915 from South Africa. He introduced a new powerful method of struggle called Satyagraha. Satyagraha literally means holding on to truth or truth force. It was a non-violent struggle introduced by him in the Indian national movement. He strongly believed that if the cause was true and if the fight was against injustice, then physical force was not necessary to fight the oppressor. Without seeking vengeance or being aggressive, a satyagrahi could win the battle through non-violence. It persuades the opponent to understand the truth. Hunger strike, peaceful demonstrations, strike, hartal, and non-cooperation with the government were some of the methods of satyagraha. Various satyagraha movements took place in India. The first one was Champaran Satyagraha in Bihar. The other satyagraha was Kheda Satyagraha in Gujarat. Here, due to the failure of the crop and the epidemic which broke out in Gujarat, the peasants were not able to pay the land revenue and were demanding a reduction in land revenue. The next satyagraha was the cotton mill worker satyagraha in Ahmedabad. Low wages and poor working conditions forced the mill workers of Ahmedabad to start this movement in 1918. They demanded higher wages from mill owners. Rowlatt Act 1919. This act gave the government the power to imprison any person without any trial for a period of 2 years. The aim of this act was to destroy the national movement by imprisoning the national workers. It was a black law because it was against the basic human rights. Rowlatt Satyagraha. Gandhiji organized a non-violent satyagraha against the Rowlatt Act. A hartal was organized on 6th April 1919. Rallies were conducted, shops were closed down, Workers conducted strike. Transport and communication system came to a standstill. These protests led to the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Jallianwala Bagh massacre. On 13th April 1919, a public meeting was held at Jallianwala Bagh in Amritsar to protest against the arrest of national leaders. Many villagers who came to attend the fair were all present in the park. General Dyer reached the meeting place along with the British troops. He ordered the troops to fire. The fire lasted for around 10 minutes. More than thousands of people, including women and children, were killed in this Jallianwala Bagh massacre. Khilafat movement. It was a movement organized by Muhammad Ali and Shaukat Ali, also known as Ali Brothers. The aim of this movement was to protest against the injustice done to Turkey by Britain during the First World War. Turkey sided in the First World War. Turkey sided Germany in the World War I, which was defeated and was forced to sign a treaty wherein it had to surrender all the holy places of Turkey. The Turkish Sultan had the title of Khalif. The Muslims considered him as their spiritual guru. So many Muslims joined this movement. Gandhiji decided to launch non-cooperation movement. Mahatma Gandhi declared that British rule was established in India with the cooperation of Indians. If Indians refused to cooperate British rule in India, it would collapse within a year and India would get Swaraj. Swaraj means Swayam Raj. The Congress session was held at Nagpur in 1920, in which Gandhiji adopted the idea of non-cooperation. Non-cooperation movement is surrendering of titles that the government awarded to the Indian nationals. Boycotting of civil services, army, police, court, and legislative councils, schools, and foreign goods. That's all for now. In the next topic, we shall learn about differing strands within the non-cooperative movement.